Here it comes. The splash screen. Makes me, oh, it's going to crash. It's going to crash. It crashed. Try again. No, sick of sending them. God. Getting a bit of that since the new update. We'll try again. We will try again. Yeah, I'm just not keen to touch the screen at all during load up. Oh, we got there this time. Oh, new ranked servers, new tracks. We'll probably miss the GT3 race now. We have, Jesus, 29 minutes. Never mind. What we will do though is I'm going to go and do a few laps at we'll go and do a few laps at Monza just to try out maybe one or two cars just to see. I do want to try the BMW though, so we might go in the Beamer. 9 on the track practice session just to see what happens. Hopefully the stream's going okay. Hopefully you can hear me. It's always a worry with so much going on this PC. I'm just going to make sure that I have some audio. Yeah, it sounds like I've got some audio, so that's good. Always a worry. Been a while since I've driven this car, since it was pretty ordinary. I did a little bit of dampening. Get that grindy feeling out of the wheel. Go out the mediums. I burned up the mediums in a race last night or the night before after the new update at Kyalami. Just destroyed the medium tyres in the race about halfway through. In fact, they got that bad I just couldn't continue. So it might be hards tonight. Get rid of a bit of fuel. It's probably got heaps in it, and it has. Just get a few laps sorted. God, I hate turn one here. I can tell you already that I'll be jumping out of the BMW probably after this lap. Yeah, we'll get out of this one. I'll go back to the Corvette. I think I have better luck in the Corvette. Just don't know what else to try. Oh, look, I haven't given the Lamborghini a bit of yeah. Let's just let's go. Let's go with the Lamborghini. It's going to back the cars off so there's not so many on the track, because it does heavily affect streaming with a lot of cars. Hey, mate. Yeah, how are you? Message on Discord. Which one was that? Can't remember. Nah, that's all cool, man. Yeah, cool. I'm going to do a couple of GT3 races. I'm just trying out a few cars since the I'm just trying a few cars after the update. I haven't been on PMR that much, and I did actually, I lie. I did do I did one of the ranked races at Kyalami the other night, and what I would have normally done pretty well, I burn up the rear mediums in 5 or 6 laps, like way faster than ever. Couldn't believe it. So, and I reckon I've done that race there at Kyalami on softs even. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I had a bit of I reckon I'll be on GT3. I can't be asked with the MX-5s anymore. Not at Lexington anyway. I'm not really good at Lexington. The only way to get good at it is to play it. But yeah, cool, man. Go and enjoy your dinner. I've had me pizza. I was actually going to get pizza when I put a message on your stream on the way home. So didn't get a chance to get on today. Yeah, rightio. Yeah, I was in the Corvette the other night, and in the new update, and cooked the rears bad. I can't understand why, and I didn't even spin out anywhere. Yeah, agreed, man. I'll give the MX-5s a rest. There's too many sabotages in there. I've got a couple of names too. Yeah, hot dogs are always good, man. Melted cheese, sauce. Love them. I reckon I could sit there and eat. I put 6 on and I have 3 for dinner and then 3 for lunch the next day. Bung myself right up. Bit tricky coming back onto PMR after being on Evo for a couple of days. Yeah, you did well to do 8 hours, man. I don't know how you do it. I'm done after 2. I'm exhausted after 2, sweating. Even I've got fans on the ceiling and aircon going. It's just sweated out behind the wheel. I did the Bathurst 12-hour on iRacing a couple of years ago, about 2023, and that was a big day. 4 hours all up. Sort of an hour stint. There's 3 of us in it. And the Suzuka 8-hour I did the year before on iRacing, and yeah, man. Yeah, I admire your effort on the 8 hours. Is good, but it gives you heaps of exposure. Probably in some ways too much because there's a few peanuts around. Fuck me. I did watch. I was watching his stream yesterday, and yesterday morning it must have been, and that fuck knuckle giving you friend requests on the PlayStation, one after the other. I thought, Jesus, surely. Yeah, it gets hot. My wheel gets hot too. My wheelbase gets hot. The Simagic, it generates a heap of heat. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. I must admit, when I did the 8-hour and the 12-hour on iRacing, I had to do a fair bit of racing leading up to it, like big stints trying to, lap after lap after lap in at Bathurst especially. Yeah, okay, I'll check it out. The game's a little bit... It feels a little bit laggy. I don't know what it is. I think I got a bit of that the other night when we did that race at Lexington. The lag was too much. Oh. It's got a little bit better now. Yeah, it lagged then. Just got to be careful coming into the tight corners because it sort of holds back a little bit then speeds up. I don't know if you've seen Metz's stream, must have been yesterday morning, I think it was. Friday morning it might have been, because I took a sickie, and he had these wild flashes on the windscreen. Which I've never experienced, and yeah, I don't know how he was not seeing it. Cook that one. Geez, I tell you, you play, you run one game, you go to the next, and geez, you struggle on that new game, on the next game. One of the worst corners, I reckon, in sim racing or motor racing, especially sim racing. Be right if you're in a real car. Oh, I'm just not going to get that corner right, am I? Come on, I had two wheels over the white line. Well, the Lambo is definitely better than the Beamer, so Lambo on top of the list at the minute. Alrighty, quit that, get into the Corvette. Better just check and see what time that multiplayer race is on. Rank race. Ah, 11 minutes. couple more laps. I've got to get the feel back for this game after being on another title for a few days, probably flat out maybe for 3 days, 4 days on Evo, so I'm a bit used to that. God, do I try the Lamborghini, the Audi? Don't like the Porsche. I'm not keen on the Aston Martin. The Mustang's a bit of a sausage. Let's go back to the Corvette. Yeah, my Kyalami settings. And they were pretty good. But fuel, yeah, 34 will be okay. Yeah, the gearbox feels so much better in this than any of them. Especially for this track and me. Oh no, lost the game. Won't do that again. Trying to be a bit cheeky and bring up the stats on the stream and on the connection stats, and bang, gone. That would have been funny. Not really. Yeah, it just turns in better too. Absolutely bog stock setup. I was using Kenobi setups, but I've just steered away just at the minute. They were good, but just with the new update, I'm just going to wait until. So just go with the bog stock setup. Can't even friggin' talk. Oh. No, I made a meal of that. A bit of a game speed up there. Oh, he caught me out. Let's practice this corner one more time. Oh, maybe do the next chicane too. Yeah, that'll do. Better get out and get back into the... I might just jump in and save it. Oh, no, I don't need to save. It's already saved. Yeah, I'm on my way, mate. I've got a couple of minutes, hopefully. Every time I start the game now, it crashes on the first attempt. There we go. 8 now already with 4 minutes to go. Cool. I should go get a drink before it kicks off. I'll be back in a few. Oh. Now I can get my... Better put a thumbnail on. Bit of housekeeping. Half the fun's making thumbnails for YouTube. It fills in a bit of time at work. I'll just sit there and find a nice quiet spot and do some thumbnail. Thumbnail creation. Hey Jester, at where I work in agriculture, and at one of the places I go to do work, there's a massive big room with 2 or 3 tractor simulators, like big ones, triple screen with reversing screens and everything. So I wonder if it's got the farm simulator on it. Probably not, but There's probably something a hell of a lot better. But I had a bit of a laugh. I've seen them use it, but I haven't actually seen what the software is. And they're motion rigs too, big, massive big things they are. I would have thought there might have been more than 10. But I suppose it is not prime time for the States and the UK at the moment. Oh, I've got a good chance of getting in the top 10 now. That was the quickest 52 seconds ever. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. There it is. The second worst chicane in history. They'd be alright if they're a little bit further into the circuit. Thanks, mate. You too. Oh, yeah, there's movement. That's good. I don't trust you. Oh yeah, getting a few speed ups. Oh, I can't remember his name now. The Stig. I don't trust his spotting. All clear now. God, I've had him say that a couple of times coming out of the pits, and there's 4 or 5 cars flying down the main straight. Another speed up. Bit of temp into the tyres. Getting a lot of lag. Oh, I can't get off the rough. Oh, massive speed up. Right at the worst time. Don't think it's like they've had too many off tracks. No, I've wrecked it. We get her in there, round for another lap. Yeah, I had a big off in the last lap. Turn 1, previous lap. That wasn't too bad. Got there in the end. I had a big off on the second last lap, turn 1, and I felt good into it, and I had a bit of a lock up, and bang, gone. Yeah, there's a couple of guys there that are pretty... I thought one guy was sitting there waiting for me. I don't know who it was. He was in a Aston Martin, so I reckon she was down towards the back, down the bottom there. No, that was good fun. This will test me out. 14 laps. Well, 12 laps at 12 or 13 laps at Kyalami was bad enough. Oh, you're a pommy. You're a pommy tonight. I like it. Incognito. Good luck, mate. Have a good race. Fuel, 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 fuel. It's a long way. Put a bit of weight in the back. Oh, sweating already. I do reckon there's too many flags and shit blowing in this crowd. Who is this guy trying to win it on the first lap? Oh, ghosting. You can't see where you're going. Oh, where did he come from? Someone has just run the chicane like it didn't exist. How I survived that, I've got no idea. That was shitful. Oh, sped up. Things have settled down a little bit now. Jester's got a nice lead. I'm not falling too far behind second place, but just quickly looking for my glasses, but they're not around. Have to survive without him. Oh. Thank you for a warning. Bit of a gap on Pro Driver. He poled. So he's quick. He does 47s and I'm only really capable of doing a 49, maybe a high 48. But race pace, I'm probably about where I'm at, the 50s. Making a few inroads onto second place. Probably taking a second out of him. Just got to get that brake marker here right. Not worth doing anything silly now. Got a good gap on fourth, closing in on second. Jess has taken off. Still got a long way to go in this race. Corvette's definitely the go-to car at the minute. 1, 2, 3 at the minute, and they're fast. I think even pro drivers in a Corvette, so it might be 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, got rid of second place. Oh, the steering feels a bit funny. What happened there? Where's Pro Driver come from? Got damage to the front end somehow. I haven't had any collisions. I've just got... I must have hit something on the track. Oh, I lost Pro Driver. Well, he fell right back. Got no real threat at the minute, apart from the steering wheel's a bit off centre. And the car's wobbling around everywhere, making the rig shake. Tyres are getting a bit cooked. Oh, I've got softs on, that's why.
We're halfway through.
Have to nurse them.
The back marker ahead isn't in the 5th position. Clear them ASAP.
I'm going to have to nurse it all the way now. Well, a lot of concentration involved here, I tell you. Car's shaking, tyres are getting hot. And a few game speed ups and slowdowns. Just trying to keep the temperature of the left rear down a bit while the steering's out. Can't tell if it's causing any problems to the front tyres, but yeah, she's angling towards the left. Other than that, it's going pretty well. Jess has just taken off. He's about half an hour in front. He'll be coming up to the back markers, I'd say, pretty soon, if not already. Yeah, that's not what I want to do to the rear left. It is just making the rig just shake to the shit house. It's not the most stablest rig, but boy, it doesn't normally shake like this. So damage is definitely on and ranked. And I literally hit one of the corner marker boards, distant boards, I reckon. "95 seconds? Third place is creeping up, but I think I've got enough laps to get through without him catching. Well, I've got the temperature down anyway in the rear tyres. Might have to turn up the wick a little bit. Oh, the game almost stopped there. God, don't crash on me, just get me through. Another lap and a half. Good, another warning. What? I think we're on the final lap. Oof. Hectic stuff at the start. Then settled into the race and realised I was on softs. And they haven't gone too bad. They got a bit hot to start with. But here we go. This should be the checkered flag. No, we didn't do too bad, just at a good race. It might have been pretty lonely for him. I only had one blue flag, and yeah, good race, man. I had too much trouble with, God, who did I have? MM and Pro Driver. I was just toiling with them. Yeah, I was softs too, and I was struggling mid-race. I actually backed off a bit and tried to get a bit of cool, get them to cool down a bit, because they got up around 115 degrees. But yeah, I was struggling with Pro Driver and and M&M. Just the first couple of laps, and it destroyed me. I had a good race. I was pretty pleased with that, because it was pretty. There was a few speed ups and slowdowns, and it was all right. Pretty good. I'll take second any day, even though it was 48 seconds behind a leader. I'll take it any day. That's good. Now I'm warm. Wish I had a pool or go for a swim. No, it was good fun. What are you doing next? I could probably do another. God, what is there? I don't know about the Porsche. I don't like the Cup car. Hey, how was the start of that race? You would have had a couple of ghosties go through you. Some bloke just went through the chicane at top speed. Yeah, fair enough. I might even do the same thing. I might go and do some practice at Monza and just try and iron out a few problems and maybe even just be the only car on the track just to grind out a few laps. Yeah, how was it? Like, where the fuck? And then there was just an almighty pile up, and I had cars going through me, and I couldn't see where I was going because they were ghosting me. And it's through the chicane. Yeah. Oh, he did not stop. He just went flat out through there to cause mayhem, whoever it was. So if you can get his driver name, that was shit. It was deliberate, absolutely deliberate. And I reckon it might have been, oh, God, I can't remember his name now. It was like, who was it? I'd have to go back in the stream to have a look, but you'll have it. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll grab it. I'll grab it and I'll try it out. I just went with the stock bog standard setup. 50 litres of fuel and softs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's just out to cause trouble. And hey, go for your life, mate, because you're just going to drive straight through a lot of the players. You're just going to right through the middle of them. Yeah, you go and do some hot lapping, mate. I'll check in with you a bit later. I might go do the same. Unless you just open up a hosted lobby with a password, but don't. Nah, it's too risky because you'll put it on here or Discord and someone will get in there. No, don't do it, mate. Don't do it. The only other way is I'll just you can do it on direct chat, can't you? Direct chat. You could send me the password, but I'll leave it up to you, buddy. Oh dear, back to earth. Yeah, I'm going to do the same. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I've just had a lap guide and a setup sent from Jester, so I appreciate his help. He's actually given me a shitload of help on this channel, and just in some big ways and some little ways, and it's been really good. So I appreciate all the help, and he's about he lives in the same street actually. He's about 3 hours down the road. Just off the Princess Highway somewhere, Princess Freeway. Down there towards the Big Smoke, where all the shit happens. And I live up in the sticks, miles away from it, about 2 k's from the beach, in far, far southwest. Yeah, we'll go and do a few hot laps at Monza and try and hone down a time. I wasn't overly disappointed with my time, but it'd be nice to get a little bit quicker. You know what? I am going to do a hosted lobby. No, I'm not, because I'll be sitting there waiting. No. It'd be all right if you could join while the lobby's open, but you can't. Race weekend. Now, I'll just get rid of a couple of cars, just so I've got 2 opponents. 45-minute session, which I might just set their strength up a little bit, because I'm probably just a little bit better than 92 maybe. And we'll just see what we can get out of this Corvette. Well, stream's actually ticking along just nicely. I've had no issues with it, with a bit of tweaking today, so I'm pretty happy. I wonder how I put a setup in the game. That's an interesting one. But maybe this setup might come with alright, what do we got? We'll go soft tyres. We'll leave the aero where it is. Steering felt pretty good. It was actually hard on the arms. I might just turn that up 1.1. I'll get some fuel off. Oh, feedback on the pizza. That'll probably do our setup. Grind a couple of laps out. I really do need a drink. I might just go do a siding lap and pause it. Target time is sub 48. Definitely didn't get this smooth, fluid feeling in the online race. Very jaggy, a couple of speed ups, nervous moments. Ethan Walker. All right. Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, I had damage too. I don't know how I don't know how I got it, because I didn't go off the track at all. And I was pulling to the left nearly for 8 laps. It was weird. It was, and down both straights, the whole thing was just shaking. So either I got a bit of net code and someone clipped me. But yeah, she was definitely off about 5 degrees the last 8 laps, which is hard work. Especially my rig's not overly stable because it's a PVC rig. But yeah, she was shaking around, the monitor shaking a bit, and yeah, it was pretty funny. But we got home. We got home. That is the main thing. Yeah, I've got to air myself out a bit, so I'll be back in a few. It's better. Oh, back in the hot seat. Got the fan on now. The wheelbase is hot. The monitor's hot. Be worse than VR though, I guess. All right. Flat to the boards. Resume. Oh, brake way too late. Oh no, that was probably about the spot. Beyond the 150 marker. Tyres are just up to temp. Felt like a four-wheel slide into that corner, into the chicane. Oh, that's just destroyed that lap. Yeah, it's knocked me wheel out again. I must have done that in the race. Because now I'm off to the side. I have to go to the pits, I think. I'll just see what lap this is with a bit of a knock. Braked at the 75 metre mark. And he's going to be at 50. Still not going to be quite as good as the AI at about 93. Return to pit. I'll just see if I can get see what format Jester's beautiful. It's just in pictures. Thanks, man. I appreciate pictures are good. I love pictures. Yeah, okay. Shibart. I reckon it was Shibart. I reckon he might have been the sniper. The pro driver got pole. He did it for, oh God, I didn't even see what his time was. About a 40. What did he do in the race? I'm sure he did a 47 in qualifying, did a 49 in the race. Alright, let's do some setup. I hate to advertise just as setup. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do just as setup off screen. And if anyone needs some help with it, I'll shoot a question. But I'm not going to advertise the just as setup online. So I'll be back. Alright, we're back. That was a bit like Scotty Cam's final scoring for Shayna Blaze on the block. It had to disappear around the corner. I just was issued a some setup changes, and I wasn't going to publicly put them out to broadcast. So I just jumped off for a minute and back in it, and we'll see how it goes. There's a few substantial changes, so we'll see how she rolls. Oh, already the brakes feel better. Corner speed feels better. Five corners, Jester, and I like it already. There we go. That was not the car's fault. That was the driver's fault. Oh, hardly any damage. Feels good. Jeez, I tell you, it feels like he can do some real radical stuff way later than normal. Yeah, it's completely lost that understeer feeling. Absolutely non-existent. Oh, nice. That's 6/10. Yeah, really good. It almost feels like I've completely lost understeer. Brake way later. Yeah, it feels unreal. I didn't broadcast it either when I did the setting changes. I put a splash screen up while I did the changes just so they weren't... Yeah, deep as. Oh, look, 25 metres further than normal. Yeah, I'm braking here at like 75 metres. And no understeer here whatsoever. Oh, a little tiny bit, but geez, nowhere near. The traction's down so much quicker. Still going to be in the 49s, I think, but that's probably the best lap ever. No, I overshot it that time. No. It's still, I did a 149.2, and it's still saying I've done a 211. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I've got a 10 Newton meter wheel, which is, it's a Simagic. It's probably, you know, close to. I didn't actually change any wheel settings, but yeah, all the suspension and the diff settings and anti-roll bars, made a few changes. Some of them work like extreme compared to what the basic setup is. But like I said, I didn't broadcast it. I just made, it was a bit like Scotty Cam spinning the scoreboard around on the block. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got mine set to 10. That's maxed out at 10 at 100% gain. But I like the wheel as tight as anything. I find if it's too loose, I'm no good. I'm better off aching than I am not aching. Even my brake pedal, it's a load cell. I've got it right up. Yeah, that's cool, man. I appreciate it. I mean, I reckon I've knocked off, I can't remember what I qualified at. I'll have to go back and have a look at the stream where I qualified, but I reckon I've knocked off at least 4/10 off my qualifying time. I might just get to the pits and do a refresh. Bit scared to go in the settings now. If I go in quick, no one will, oh no, I won't. I'll stay out of it. They're pretty good. This game's like taken leaps and bounds in the last. Oh, that's good. Oh, it has. It's unreal. Everything about it feels better. Well, went in too late then. No, I've done it again. Same spot. I did that on the last lap. I actually did that last lap with damage. No, it doesn't feel too bad. I reckon an aggressive setup like this is going to take me a few laps to get used to it. I'm not a fast sim racer by any means, but you know, I can win the odd race and keep up every now and then, but I'm not overly quick. It just feels $1 million going into that, whatever that corner's called, compared to the default setup. Yeah, cool, man. I'll be listening to a few streams during the week at work. I've got to get up early for Horsham tomorrow, so. But I'll probably listen to one of your replays tomorrow on the way up. Go and spend some time with the missus, mate. About a good middle sector. .49.7, I think I've done a 49.2. Nah, I went too far then. Nah, look. Oh, look, the 49.2 might have been an invalid lap though, so come to think of it, let's just go around. We'll go around again. We've got enough fuel. Excuse me. Another good middle sector. I don't want to get too many good middle sectors on the outlet. Little wheel spin that time. Combination of hectic corners. First one out of the road. Number 2 coming up. Number 3. Car feels good. Completely ballsed it up, got caught off. Was looking good too. Oof. Don't think I had any damage, just let that back tyre cool down a bit. Go around for another go. That was braking at the 50 metre mark. Probably a little bit too late. We'll try and brake down here at about 125 metres out. Be hard on them though, I think. Standing on them. got all out of shape there. You can't just half hit that curb there either on that last right-hander. It's either all or nothing. That's good middle sector. Good middle sector in a hot lap. Brake about 75 metres out here. That's better. Hook her around. Car rotates nicely. I don't know where I'll be looking. It's coming up. Oh, it's going to be a 48. 48.5. Well, that's good for me. Nah, brake too late that time. Yeah, 48.5. Look, that's off my qualifying time in that race. That is literally a second. I don't know how I'll go getting back to that position on the I don't think, where's race? We jumped in fairly quick, didn't we? I did a 148.5 right on a 148.5 in qualifying. Oh no, sorry, 149.5, and I've done a 148.5 here, so that's a second. I've taken a second out. Just like that, with a bit more practice, I reckon I could take another half second. I could probably get into the 47s, and look, I think I'd be happy there, because that'd get pole on some of these races. Well, maybe not against Jester, but might work hard at. I might just go back to the pits and get a new car. So a bit slower in sector 1 than the AI. They're about half a second quicker. I'm quicker in the other two sectors. That's against, I think, 93, 94 to get a 148.5. And like I said, that is a full second quicker than my qualifying time in the in the ranked race we had just a bit ago. So that's a good improvement. I'll do a siding lap and a warm-up lap and a hot lap. Probably got too much fuel on board, which isn't helping. Yeah, I think it's best off missing that curb altogether, because it can just catapult you across the other side of the track pretty quick, put you off balance, upset the car greatly. I'm not sure if you're still there, Jester, but yeah, I've taken a full second off my qualifying time. Well, I lost a bit of time there. Trying to be too careful. It did brake at the 125 metre mark, so I had to be careful. Nah, not my best effort there. Gee, we've been practicing for 45 minutes here, or 30 minutes. Purple sector, that's where I want it. I'm not that quick in that first sector though. Got to improve there. Very little understeer there. It's going to be a 49, I think. Yeah. Not quite the 48.5, but must have been a few mistakes there into that first chicane and maybe the second. The second chicane. So there you have it. Bit of rank racing, bit of hot lapping. Game's running pretty cool. I have only got 3 cars in there because I just wanted nice, smooth gameplay to do some hot laps and do a few setup tests. And the soft tyres did go the journey for 13 laps at Monza, but it was dicey at about the 7 lap mark. I had to nurse them a bit. They were getting hot. But I did get third place out of my hair there, so made a bit of ground on him and I could back off the pace. Might watch a replay, see if I can go back to the 47.5. So it'd be about. I hadn't done a lap by this stage. I'm not sure if this is the good lap or this is the warm-up lap to it. Yeah, that was my 49 through. I think I crashed at the turn 2, the second chicane. Yeah, I went through hard there. This might be the good lap. This Corvette is an absolute weapon. The go-to car. It's got a beautiful gearbox. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Braked at about 125 metres out. Fourth gear. Another fourth gear corner. Just took the curb a little, which is danger. Oh, no, it wasn't that lap. It mustn't have been. Okay, it's got to be one of these. Yeah, maybe this is it. So the replays have definitely improved. First chicane pretty good. Yeah, about 120 metres out it looks. Yeah, I don't think it was that lap. I remember that lap. In fact, I think I crashed here. Oh, next corner. No. Couldn't have done a 148.5 with that mistake out of that second chicane. That was it. I did the 148 and I had a horrible exit out of the second chicane. In fact, we're going to go back and find it. Hey, stop. No, oh, now I've lost it. What did I do? Now, that was the end of that lap. So, hey. All right, I've done the 140. Now if I press, yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, a bit of bad viewing, but I just want to check out this spot where I don't think it's, is it this lap? And I've done the 149 here, so this could be the quick lap. Yeah, that was it. That cost me at least a couple of tenths. Well, that was a bit of fun. What the hell are the track names? Well, that was heaps of fun. We're going to wind her up for the night. It's time to go to bed for me. But they've been on for a couple of hours, so I had a good time. If anyone does watch, I'd really appreciate a like. It'd be awesome, or even a follow. I'll be doing a few of these videos on PMR and Evo and a few others. Le Mans and Race Room, yeah. So I'll be doing a couple, but I might stick at PMR while they're doing Monza for a group, the GT3s, because they're cool and it's good racing sometimes. So I will sign off.